Hello again. Welcome back to the Flyin Style podcast. I'm your host, Matthew Mitchell, here with my co-host, Stephen Masley.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for joining.
And we are back on the Eagles bye week, 6-0. An exciting feeling, isn't it?
Incredible win coming off Dallas week. Couldn't ask for more. Couldn't ask for better timing, honestly. We're a little bit
I could
banged
ask for
up.
more. But we'll get to that.
We'll ask for more, but just the timing of our bye, I love it. And you can't ask for going into, as a season as a whole, 6-0, going to bye week 7. Can't ask for anything more starting the week. I mean, you could ask for more, but we're going to get into that about this game.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, man, it's exciting stuff. I really don't see a team in the league that looks better than us right now. Obviously the Bills and the Chiefs are going to be tough ones, but at least in the NFC, I don't see anybody that's looking much better than we are. So it's exciting stuff. But I also wanted to give a quick shout out to the Philadelphia Phillies getting another win at home last night.
Let's go!
Sorry if we're a little slow today. Me and Mansley were out celebrating the win last night. It was a big win down in the city, so everybody was excited. It was the energy was high. It was a great time.
Up 2-1 going into today. Let's just get another win. Go up 3-1. Oh, that'd be great.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, let's jump back into the podcast and talk about the Eagles game. So, what are your initial thoughts, Maz? What do you think of the game?
So, I'm gonna say what we both say. We only score in the second quarter, basically, and it's making me angry. It's sad. And we're a second quarter team. We talked about this before. Obviously, we got the tutty in the fourth that when we needed to, but they cut it. They cut it so close. Like they could have stomped on their necks. I felt we're going in the half. It's 20-3, and then next thing you know, beginning of the fourth, it's a ball game. It's you know what I mean. It's 20-17. Like we can't do that, especially against Cooper Rush. I know. And then national media, of course, you know, the national media hates Philadelphia, is doing a storyline of, oh, you beat Cooper Rush. Like, you think you guys are cool. Like, come on. Like, you guys were saying Cooper Rush is the next coming and having QB controversy before this week. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, right now, everybody's looking for the excuses to say why the Eagles shouldn't be as good as they are. And I really don't want to hear it because a win's a win regardless. We're 6-0. Nobody else in the league has gone undefeated but us. So they can keep talking their talk, but we're the ones that are winning games. So I do agree with you that I think obviously it's, a glaring problem with this team that they're not scoring outside of the second quarter. Like it's it really is a problem. And it is going to come back to haunt us eventually if we really don't pick it up. Honestly, I feel like we run away from our successful game plans in the second quarter. I don't know if it's a problem of us not adjusting or the other team adjusting and us not, responding. I don't know what it is, but it just seems like we have success with certain things and then we just run away from it and then try to outthink ourselves and then we put ourselves in the hole.
No, it's brutal. And I'm just very happy that Slay and Chauncey had the games it did. Chauncey got 2 picks, obviously. Slay had another pick. Bradbury played nice. Our defense, our backs played our D backs played very well this game. Epps had a good game. I'm very happy about that. Our D line didn't look too crazy. I just think that Cooper Rush helped us win this game, and I know I would just discounting that, but Cooper Rush is Cooper Rush, and we finally, like I said before, exposed him.
I agree.
AJ Brown had a great game as well on the offensive side, but we have to, especially against a team like this, we played so well, like you said in the first half, and I just don't know why. I'm just going to repeat what you said. Why do we go away from the things we do good? I
don't know.
Can't understand it.
Watching Cooper Rush, I can't believe anybody was ever trying to say that he could be better than Dak. Obviously I'm not someone that really loves Dak over here, but don't be stupid, fans. Come on. But anyway, Cooper Rush couldn't throw the ball 15 yards down the field. He's a check down king. Every time he tried to throw the ball down the field, it was either broken up or intercepted. And it limits their offense crazily, and I don't know why we didn't take advantage of that.
It's
Once again, it felt like a game of little to no blitzes, and if you're blitzing that guy, making him get the ball out quick, I don't know. It's just, I really just feel like we're not using things the right way. Like our game plan just seems off.
don't want to hear a crazy stat, Matt? We had not only 0 sacks, but according to the ESPN, and I did not know this, we had 0 tackles for a loss. 0.
That's brutal.
This is a Cooper Rush is a guy that we need to get pressure on. I know we sat back, we were able to get the picks and everything, but that's just because we have 2 number 1 corners and we're playing great. Like I like that, but we need this D line can get pressure, and you just can't be sending 4. You need to be sending blitzes. You need to be doing something different. Like I need to see something, Gannon. I need it to get rolling. We have the talent, and it just makes me angry that like you see, obviously Parsons is a great talent, and they have a great D line, but they're able to get 4 sacks. Like it just makes it's like we can. I know we can, and I just don't know why we play into this hand of like, yes, we're doing the right things, but it's not. It can be better. Like
that's the frustrating part is that we know that they're not reaching to their ceiling right now,
which is crazy to say because they're 6-0. It's crazy.
It is crazy to say, but I just feel like there's no creativity on the defensive side of the ball. There's no mix-ups. There's no stunts. There's no blitzes. There's no mix of man and zone. Like I mean, obviously there is to an extent, but like not enough.
It's too simple.
Yeah, and I did want to point out a stat from PFF though, that is really the reason that we're winning games. The Eagles have the most interceptions and forced incompletions in the league with 32 this season. So
yeah, Bradbury on the other side of Slay.
It is, and another thing that has to be pointed out is the fact that we're winning turnover battles every game. We're killing people in turnovers, and like just this game we had three picks. So we obviously, I love that we have these guys that are talented in the back, and we like to let them have some room for their coverage, but I just want to see that. I want to see Gannon start getting creative with things because I feel like we could be doing a lot better and being more dominant.
No, I 100% agree, and especially against quarterbacks that like we just need to not. Can we just please not play into their hand? It's not like necessarily. Obviously, we want Cooper Rush to throw the ball. I'm not saying we didn't want that to happen, but you get pressure on a guy like that, it's only going to force more picks, make more mistakes, and like get him more flustered. And not that they were able to come back significantly, but they did, and it got a little scary for a second.
It was definitely scary. It was a 3-point game. That they were in it, and then that shouldn't happen.
It was just frustrating because we're better than this team, and we were put on off. If you want to flip to the offensive side real quick, the play calling there, putting Parsons in those situations was fantastic in the first half. In the first half, it was fantastic. The situation we put in the last play in the fourth quarter, when got that DeMonta Smith got that touchdown, putting like that RPO / option, like whatever we're running, we're doing like a triple option with the RPO. It's fantastic, and it puts these linebackers in great positions, and I love those play calling. But in the third quarter, we're not. It just seems like we're going right toward Parsons, like we're playing into their hand. Like I just don't know. I know we're trying to run a clock, and I know this and that, but we stop on them, crush them, see ya, bye.
Yeah, I told you in the last podcast that I wanted us to, run it down Parsons' alley and try to run the ball at him and, get him a little roughed up. And we did do that, but way too late. Like, you have to start the game with that. Like, set the tone with it. That's not something you bring in the third, fourth quarter and then try to establish, And in this game, Miles Sanders obviously had a great game with 18 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown. But, probably, I don't know. Obviously, I'm just guessing, but like probably like 60% of those or 70% of those carries were in the fourth quarter.
They were.
So like I don't know why we're not running the ball with him more, because he's having great games and he's doing the job. And I don't know, man. It's just these little things that bother me.
And especially when Lane Johnson gets hurt and you're trying to run it with Driscoll to that side. And I honestly didn't know Driscoll was going to be our right guard too, but he fills in left tackle. Good for him. But I just don't know why we can't establish a run earlier. And Matt, why can't we run under center? We just don't know how to. Like, is that not like you don't?
Well, see, every time we do it, we actually either get a big gain or score. So it's a good question.
The first time we did it this game, we got a 9-yard carry by Miles, and we ran it opposite of Parsons. Like, it's like, wow. Wait, what?
Yeah, his touchdown.
Do it again. No,
his touchdown was under center too.
It's makes sense. Don't
just makes too much sense, honestly.
It's just these little aspects in the game that we can be a better team. That I want to see us play 4 quarters. I've asked for it all season. I haven't seen it yet. I still haven't seen it. I hope this bye week is, I don't want to call it a wake-up call. I don't know if you can put the right terms on it, but just like, let's go. Like, this is get the wheels turning the entire time. Like 4 quarters of the second quarter football team, Matt, and we're unstoppable. Which is it's not absurd to say that. Like, if we play, I know every team can play at their best at times, but we can be that team with the talent we have, and I don't know who to blame anymore, because I think I have to blame the coaching at this point.
To me, honestly, no, I agree. To me, I fully blame the coaches. I just feel like there's very little adjustment. There's very little, accountability. There's very little. I don't know, man. I just feel like I've said it a million times. I feel like they run away from the things that work, and I don't know why they're doing that. I still have seen 100% success rate on slant routes. I have yet to see it not work. I obviously know you can't run it every play, but why aren't we doing it more? Why aren't we running the ball under center? Why aren't we setting up play actions and trying to get deep balls down the field? I feel like we're not throwing a lot of deep balls either, speaking of.
We're not. We have it, and we haven't even tried. And we had that one to Quez. I forget what game it was exactly. It might have been a Vikings game. Which game was it?
Week 2.
Week 2 at home.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know what, like, we have the talent to, and I know they're going to get open. I don't know. We have the time as well. Like, our O-line is maybe the best in the league. And I ask these questions, and I want someone to answer why we don't do these things, but we're never going to get an answer, because they're not going to expose their game plan, and they're not going to see. They're like, maybe they're waiting for something. Like, what are you waiting for? For us to be losing? Like, I don't know.
Oh, my apologies. I know. I don't get it. And on top of that, I just wanted to reiterate that I agree. I think we are absolutely the best O-line. And why you don't use that to your advantage more often is beyond me. But I did also want to point out that Micah Parsons only had 3 pressures on the game, and all of them came after Lane Johnson was out. So that is a big, like you said, I wanted us to run behind Lane Johnson, which is what we didn't do. We ran behind Driscoll, which is not the same thing.
I don't know why.
Lane Johnson hasn't let up a sack since 2020.
These are the things I just don't. I scratch my head. I just go, why? Like, why? Why do you do that now?
That's the question with all of this. It's like we're playing well and we're doing things well, but they just always have us questioning, why did you just do that? Or like, why are we not changing something? Or it's a constant question with them, and it is definitely concerning, but I do think that this was a bit of a wake-up call, not just for fans, but for the team. I think everyone was scared about this game. Obviously, we got a little excited when it was 20-3, but as soon as it got to 20-17, I think I felt like after the game, hearing them talk about it, that scared them a little bit.
Yeah. Jalen wasn't happy in his victory speech. He was not content.
No,
I mean, he only passed for 15 completions for 155 yards. Like, I don't know if it's, I love how we don't have any turnovers, right? And this might sound stupid, but can we take more shots down the field? I don't think we try to take those shots, is what my concern is. Like,
no,
why?
I was just saying the same thing.
I just don't understand. We don't try them. I don't even go, oh, like AJ almost had that one. Like, no, we don't run like streaks down the field. I don't know.
I wonder if it's because Sirianni doesn't trust Hurts' arm or what, but
I guess
I don't know why he wouldn't. I know he's had problems with it in the past, but he's I mean, the only deep ball I've really seen him throw this year was a completion for a touchdown. So like, I don't know. I agree. I feel like we should be running deep balls more and using certain plays to set that up.
And then you have guys like Smith and AJ Brown who can go up and win a 50-50 ball. Like, I want to see, and I know we could put them in situations where we have AJ or Devonta run across that safety's face and get either one of them into one-on-one situations where they're able, even if they're well covered, they both can make those plays. We've seen Smith do it in the end zone for that one touchdown. And AJ Brown, it's AJ Brown. Like, they're not more to be said. He can beat majority of corners.
Batman.
He's big Batman. He's the Batman. You got Slimmy Batman and Fast Batman. He's the Batman. So is Slay, but AJ Brown's just bigger and faster and stronger. Like, he's just built in a lab, like a my player. Like, how could you not love that guy?
He is a beast.
Like, come on.
Yeah, it's very odd that they run away from these things. I feel like it's fairly obvious for everybody what we're having success with and what we're not. But for some reason, it's rocket science to these guys sometimes. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's like I said earlier, I don't know if it's the other team adjusting. I don't know if it's us not adjusting. I don't know what exactly it is. And these guys controlling the game are much smarter than we are. So there's probably a reason. But
I suppose
it's just it's a little concerning. Obviously, they are pushing their limits. They are gonna meet up with a good team down the road, and it's gonna come back to haunt them.
Like, I'm just looking at the schedule right now, and I know we don't play the Packers till week 12, and I know the Packers haven't looked good, but if somehow we're gonna shoot off Aaron Rodgers, like, we just don't have these. We have the talent to throw it. It just occurred to me, we just don't throw it down the field, and we don't play. I mean, obviously, we haven't played the second half all season, other than on defense, and these guys are just going to come back. Like, these top echelon teams are going to come back in the second half. Like, I know the Cowboys, whatever, Cooper Rush, but they're a great team with Dak. Like, they have a
absolutely
high upside defense, and like, I think they're more legit than the Giants. Is that crazy to say? I know the Giants been winning.
That's a good question, honestly, because I would agree and say that the Cowboys have a better roster, but hard to say whether it's a fluke what the Giants are doing right now. They might just be a hard-nosed team.
I mean, their coaching's great.
Yeah, so it's hard to say right now. That I don't know if the Cowboys are better than the Giants, and we haven't seen Dak play yet, so we'll have to see how that goes. But
on his week one loss.
Yeah, I mean, he only played for 2 quarters, so
yeah, that's true. This is true.
Actually, I'm not sure if he came out. He did come out early, didn't he?
I think he did come out. Yeah, it might have been third, second. I'm not positive.
Either way, there's just not. We have such a great opportunity here. There's no one in the NFC for us to really be scared of. The three biggest teams for us to be scared of right now are the Cowboys, the Giants, and I mean the 49ers. Now they have McCaffrey, because that's going to make a big difference. But honestly, they don't scare me that much either, because they're such a wishy-washy team. They could either like come out and stun you, or they'll come out and like lose to an atrocious team. And
That
I
was
just
your pick. This
obviously my
week.
pick last week, I was saying there was absolutely no way that they could lose this game. Jinx myself, but
Dude,
they've done it to me twice this year. They knocked me out of the WIP suicide pool when I picked them against the Bears too.
week
Obviously, that was a weird game, but like, what the heck? So like, I can't say these guys are the top tier team that people say they are. I think they're a little bit of pretenders, but they are talented for sure. So it's still a little scary.
No, they have a good defense, and they're kind of banged up right now a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you can't discount Tampa Bay. You never can discount Tom Brady, and that they have a great roster too.
Yeah, you
I know
can't
they haven't.
discount them, but the way they've been playing this year has just been so brutal. Tom
It
Brady
has. They
hasn't
just
looked
lost to the
good.
Steelers without
Yeah,
anybody.
yeah, exactly. Like Tom Brady has not looked good. The team has not looked motivated, and the defense has not been playing well.
It's just crazy. You'll see it'll get picked up. Like not every team. Like I know we're playing great right now, and we're gonna have our downs, but some teams will pick it up more than by week 17 it's gonna be like maybe we're not in first, maybe we're I don't know what's gonna happen, but there's a lot of football left to be played. I think I just go off the rosters still, even though we've seen. I mean, it's a good sample size, 6 weeks, but I still have to be. People can get it together and get more connections, get people back, and get hot. But that being said, let's keep going. Go Birds, go Phillies. We're hyped.
Man.
We're happy. We it sounds
Philly's
like a
still
down
rocking.
podcast. We beat the Cowboys. All right. And then first, Shawnee, I'm gonna give an F the Cowboys because I do not need to be bleeped out again. I don't need him to do that. And we have to be happy. Like I know we're acting down right now. We're acting down and out and being. I feel like this entire podcast we've just been upset. Like I was upset.
Yeah, I mean that's mostly because I'm hungover, but
That's true. But I need to bring the vibes back up. I need to bring the vibes back up toward the end of this podcast.
I completely agree with you. It's like we're 6-0. We just beat the Cowboys. We went into the bye week without a loss, no injury. Like people, like we're gonna have people healthy. It's absolutely a good thing. But when you're winning like this and you're seeing problems, it's obviously we're gonna nitpick because we know that we could be even better.
Yeah.
And but I do want to agree with you and just say to all fans watching, slow your roll. We're playing well. We're doing everything right. It's just frustrating to see us, come out, keep it even the first quarter, play murder ball the second quarter, take a power nap the third quarter, and then say, "Oh crap, we have to run the ball for the fourth quarter." So I'm getting a little sick of that trend.
It's crazy. I think that's their game plan, and it's making me frustrated. And I know our lackluster schedule of not really playing anyone's not going to help us fix that problem. We got to fix it ourselves. Like our problem is we may not have a wake up call. Like that's what I'm worried about.
I know that is. I've also been thinking the same thing. It's like, crap. Are we even playing anybody down the rest of the season that's tough enough to wake us up? Obviously, I still don't think we're going to go undefeated the whole year, as awesome as it would be, and it is possible for sure. I find it highly unlikely, and I just, I don't want to see us going into the playoffs in a lackluster, mindset. And I think they're doing a good job of, keeping everybody down to earth about it. But they definitely can't keep this up. What they're doing. They're not going to be a Super Bowl winning team like that.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm just looking at the schedule right now. The next 3 weeks, none of these teams, if we play even murder ball for the second quarter, can do this to us. If we play Pittsburgh, Houston, and then the Commanders.
Holy crap! Our schedule is really easy, dude.
I mean, then we play the Colts and Green Bay. Like those are gonna be our.
Those are gonna be tough games. Like, yeah,
it'll be Tennessee and then Giants, and then we
those tough games.
So those are the end of the season. Another bye week.
Huh?
So then we get Chicago out to the Giants. We get another bye week. And then it's back to Dallas. We probably will lose the Chicago game because we're just looking forward to playing Dallas again.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's just going to come down to whether, what position we're at by the end of the season in terms of the playoffs. By that time, considering our record now, I doubt our starters will be playing against the Cowboys in week 17.
Now we play them week 16.
So week 16? Oh, I'm thinking who we play last? The Giants.
Giants, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Then we play the Saints next week after the Cowboys and the Giants.
Okay. Then, I mean, we'll see. It's definitely when they play them again, the Cowboys are gonna want to come back with some revenge because obviously they're all thinking like, oh, if we had Dak, we would have beat you guys. That's just everybody finding excuses for why the Eagles are winning right now. So I just want to, I'd want to see us come out and whoop them again because they deserve it for last year for sure.
I would love that. I would love nothing more than that.
But I also wanted to point out one more time, my score prediction was almost right again. Another 2-point miss. I said 24-17, ended up being 26-17. But not quite as close as the last one. Last one I could have gotten it right with a 2-point conversion we missed. But this one was just a different scoring. But I'm doing good with my score predictions. Just keep that in mind.
Keep that in mind. So did you look at the slate this week? You got any Matt Mitchell matchups that you like?
Honestly, it's a bit of a weird week, and I didn't get the chance to look too deeply at the lineups, but I will drop my picks on the Flyin Style social media after the podcast and before the Sunday slate comes around.
Okay, I'll do that too then. That way, you guys have to look. You guys look forward to something on there.
Yep.
But we got an off week. Sit back, relax, watch some Phillies baseball, baby. Like 2-1, 2-1.
Hopefully, we can come out 3-1 at home. That would be awesome, man. We're looking hot, and I love it.
Go watch. The Phillies deserve this week. They can have it.
Yo, and we brought back Hoagie Fest, and guess what this man Kyle Schwarber starts doing? How crazy is that? I love it.
Also, I mean, Philly sports is just great in general right now. Union are in the conference finals right now. They're playing for the chip. I believe it's next week. So that's fantastic. I know I can't name a player in a Union, but I'm always a supporter. They just beat Cincinnati 1-0 on Thursday, so that was cool.
Nice.
The Sixers off to a rough we're the Flyers somehow we're 3-0. I don't know if they lost last night, but they're gonna.
I think they did.
Good. I hate that team. You tell the owner to sell it. That's stupid. Anyway, we're not a Flyers podcast. So City of Philadelphia is living. We're live. We're 6-0. And now I get to sit back and relax. I mean, I have to be hard for the Phillies, but Eagles, I'm taking a little power nap.
Everyone take a breather, We're 6-0 at the bye week. It's exciting times. It cannot ask for anything more, honestly. Yeah. As much as we are asking for more, like we really can't. Like they're 6-0 at the bye. They're cruising right now.
100%.
They're already in a position to be a playoff team. Like even if they, I'm not going to say if they've lost out because we wouldn't make the playoffs with 6 wins, but you get my point. We're in an incredible position right now, so we should be happy about it.
Yep.
So, with that all being said, we will be back again next week. Just wanted to throw out something that we are going to be changing our scheduling, and we won't be putting out 2 episodes a week. It'll be 1 episode a week in the middle of the week, probably Wednesdays or Thursdays. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. That's going to change. Things have gotten a little rough with work. We're a little busy. We're trying to, get everything out and on time. Plus, we've got other podcasts on the channel that, are doing the same thing. So just wanted to let you guys know. So we will be back again around probably Wednesday with a new episode giving you a review of the game. And we'll have our Thursday night picks out, our, Sunday picks out. So we'll start giving out more picks of the week. And, we'll get ready for this next game. So,
Phils, baby.
Go Phils. Let's get one more dub tonight. Get another dub at home. That place is rocking. I was there last night. I wasn't at the game, but I was at the stadiums. It's looking. I can't believe the energy that they have over there. We looked more excited before the game started than the San Diego fans looked either of the past two games. And not to say San Diego is not a good fan base. That's not my point. It's just like holy crap, we're really rocking.
All right, I was gonna say something mean, but I won't be mean to San Diego Padres fans because
Don't be mean.
Fine, I won't be mean.
For an Eagles podcast, don't be mean. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Don't listen to Masley. He's just trying to be, a mean Philly fan. But
I really want to say
again.
you got to end the podcast.
With that all being said, this has been the Flyin Style Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Mitchell, here with Stephen Masley. And we will be back again next week with another cast.